Aquarius, this is your June 2016 love as well as general forecast. We're starting with your love and relationships. The first card that comes up is the romantic feelings card. This says that you're going to rediscover romance this month in your permanent partnerships and relationships, those you've had for a while already. You're suddenly going to rediscover that spark of romance. They're going to do something or say something, or life is just going to dish you up something which rekindles that romance. So enjoy that feeling. And for those of you that are looking for somebody, someone is going to spark those feelings in you. And this card says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this person is going to feel the same way about you. So go ahead and explore this new relationship. Possibly new relationship, but definitely there are romantic feelings and you're both feeling them. The next card that comes up is then what you will learn this month in partnerships and relationships. And this is the card of, I want to say, longevity in a way. It's relationships stretching into the future and from the past. And it is also showing appreciation. So somebody's possibly going to show you that appreciation, and that is what rekindles or kindles those romantic feelings in you. There is going to be an act which brings that. The final card is then what you earn once you've learned. And it says the ultimate sadness is to go through life without loving, but it would be almost equally sad to leave this world without ever telling those you love that you do love them. So basically what this card is saying, don't miss the opportunity to express your love and to feel that love. Don't cut yourself off from it. When you see it appearing in your life, those romantic feelings, make use of them. This video is too short to go into why you should be doing that, but it has repercussions, long-term effects, hence the second card coming up with long-term. So make sure that you do. Make use of that opportunity you've been given it this month. It's a gift from the universe. Now, the card that comes up first in your general forecast says what comes in this month. And this is the Unfinished Symphony card. This speaks about you now given an opportunity as well to finish unfinished business. Unfinished business can sometimes hang in one's psyche, really. It's sort of that last thing you haven't packed out of your suitcase in the back of your mind. It's always there. So this card is saying this month you're going to be given an opportunity to finish up something which you haven't finished before. And always when one does that, it clears the energy. It clears the energy flow and it opens that flow, almost a floodgate at some stages, so that life can start moving forward again, or certain sections or aspects of your life you will suddenly find will start moving forward again. Now the next card is the learning curve for this month, and this is the Five of Spring, and this card says you're going to feel at odds with those that you're working with on projects or in business, or perhaps even in a project at home, wherever this is happening. Their goals and your goals are not going to be in sync. But this card is saying that at the root of this is not the fact that you aren't in sync. It's the fact that you are not getting little things done. This could be about that Unfinished Symphony card. There's something that you're not finishing up. And because of that, you're building up frustration within yourself. This frustration is building up an energetic field, which then causes problems with other people you are trying to work with. This is how things work in life. Don't ask me why. As I say in all the videos, 1 and 1 makes 6 when it comes to life. So just take care of whatever that is, those little things you not and have not dealt with, have not finished, whatever business it is, because you will then find your relationship with your co-workers, the people you're busy with on projects, will improve because your energy field will have been cleared. Then the final card that comes up says you then get to face your fears. So a whole string of things happens when you take care of this unfinished business. You find working with people easier, things start ironing themselves out, and those goblins you had under your bed all these years, you face up to them and realize, well, you know what, they had no substance, they weren't even real. And that's always a really good place to arrive at. When we get rid of fears, life changes dramatically. Now the card that is your archetype for June. let me explain the archetype in case you haven't seen my explanation in the other videos. Archetypes are energies that move through time. No matter what the fashion, no matter what stages we're going through in your life, none of this matters. The archetypal energies are the same through millennia. Then the ancient cultures created 3D characters from these archetypal energies. They gave them names, they fleshed them out, they were quite fantastical. The one you got is Nuada, and this is of perfection. And this says, love and appreciate your uniqueness and your so-called imperfections. Question the cost of chasing perfection. Delight in who you are. So there's, I think, a double-edged sword here. There are those things you aren't finishing up, and this is making you judge yourself harshly. And whenever we judge ourselves harshly, we inevitably take that judgment out on other people. We judge other people just as harshly. So don't judge yourself for not finishing those projects. It's human. Finish them up, do and dust them, but you're human just like the rest of us. You're a wonderful, brilliant human being with wonderful, brilliant, many facets. That's what makes you interesting. Love yourself as you are. And don't strive for that perfection. As this card says, perfection has a mighty price, and it's not always worth it. In fact, a lot of the time it isn't worth it. Now your Lion Wisdom card is that of withdrawal. And this says today is not the day to fight that battle. It says basically to choose your battles wisely. So possibly this frustration, this judgment that you're having of yourself, you're now going to go into battle with someone else because of it. And this card is saying don't do it. It's not worth it. You are going to cause problems that are completely unnecessary. Back off. Today is not the day. You might come, the day may come where you need to fight the battles, but this is not it. And then your Soul Path card says that your life has become too burdened, too heavy. And it's your thinking. Your thinking is restricted and you're burdening yourself. You need to lighten up. You need to understand, you need to believe, because you do know you will get everything you need whenever you need it. You will. So let go of those heavy weights that you're putting up on yourself, those heavy, maybe expectations you're putting on yourself. You're restricting yourself. You're weighing yourself down. You cannot take flight when you weigh yourself down with all that stuff. Then the final card that comes up is the card of karma. So Aquarius, you guys are doing quite the steep learning curve this month, okay? And this says karma is a universal teacher sending forth lessons from past and present. Now this card very seldom comes up. Basically what karma is saying, there's a certain level of acceptance needed. And mostly this is an acceptance of yourself. And to understand, first and foremost, an attitude adjustment is what is required. Because what you're going through in life at the moment, you orchestrated it when you designed this lifetime for yourself. And the only thing that's going to get you through it quicker, more efficiently, and with a really good result is a change in attitude. Okay? That I'm going to leave with you and probably have you cursing me. Who wants that kind of advice, eh? But there we go. So Aquarius, that is your June 2016 reading. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.
Taking only things of beauty, and that will keep me moving on. So when I let it go, I knew it had to be taking things about nobody, and that will keep me moving on. And I'm not afraid of those words. I'm not afraid to be the two words I'm not afraid to say. And I have gone